morning everyone, happy 9th of July. How are you all today? Hope you're all doing well and that you're having a lovely day. I am quite chipper this morning, a little bit tired, but I'm quite chipper. It is now nearly 8:05, so I've already done the morning run with Rob and traffic was fine once again. I think we're on to a winner. I think I've said this before with going at 6:30. The traffic seems really light. We may have a chat about it at the weekend because obviously Rob's feeling a little bit tired today. He didn't sleep very well last night. I think he's got a lot on his mind, bless him. So yeah, we'll have a little chat at the weekend just to make sure we're both okay and on the same page with this. I think we are, and I think we're settling in to this routine, which is great news. So yeah, today I don't have to do pickup. Today I'm just watching the sparrows. They're so cute. Today I'm just going to be doing my flexi day, so I've got a couple of hours to do for my employed work and I do have some work to do for my external clients, so I'll do that today. It won't take me all day, so I will have a bit of flexibility to kind of do a couple of other things. I need to clean my car, everybody. It's a state. You've seen the inside of it. The outside's fine, apart from the fact that I've got a spider. Does anybody else have a resident spider in their wing mirror? It's my left wing mirror, my passenger side. And it's the biggest spider I've ever seen living on a car, but he refuses to go. And every time I wash my car, there is an immediate nest on the wing mirror and the door when I come back to the car. So yeah, he's my resident. I feel bad to evict him, but I don't know how to evict him, to be fair, because I have sprayed the wing mirror with water, but he doesn't seem to want to budge. So I'm kind of becoming a bit attached to him now. Anyway, I need to clean the inside, so I might do that today. Yeah, possibly. Alongside crafty goodness. Don't worry, there will be crafty goodness, but first, cup of tea. I'm a Brit, you know my routine now. Home, cup of tea, work. Then I am going to see how the day goes and where it takes me. It's all right, my shoulder's getting a bit sore, so I'm going to crack on and I'll speak to you all in a little bit. Hello everyone, super quick check-in. Bit of deja vu here. I'm home. You know I'm home because I've already just said I'm home, but I'm home again. It's 10:30. I had to nip out because my external client had emailed to say that he'd got some paperwork together and it was ready for me to go and collect. Now, my collection point is where I used to work, and that is nearby. It's just outside the town where my current office is. So it just made sense on a Monday, Tuesday, whenever I'm in the office, I could just swing by there, collect paperwork and carry on my merry way. However, because I am working from home for the foreseeable future, at least until we can figure something out with Rob wise, there was no time that I was going to be in that direction. So I thought, being as Rob's got a lift this afternoon, it makes sense to go today and grab it because we've got a deadline looming and I could do with getting the work done ASAP. I could have done it next week, but I thought I don't know what next week is going to be like. So let's do it now, let's get it done, and I've got the work now, I'm home, I'm going to do some work on that. As I say, 10:30, I've got I'll hopefully finish around lunchtime actually, which would be really nice. So, I think I'm done with driving for the day, that should be good. But anyway, once again, I'll see you in a bit. Hello everyone, another check-in for you. I feel like all I'm doing today is just checking in with you, but that's going to change because I have finished work now. I still have a lot to do. My client came up trumps. I have a lot of stuff from them, so fantastic news. I'm going to do some more with that tomorrow and possibly Friday, and then I can get some reports over to him, which is real good. I'm putting us in good stead actually because, as I say, there's a deadline looming, but we're ahead of it right now, so that's fantastic. Right. So, the rest of the day, I know I said I was going to clean my car, but I do have a lot of cooking to do. So, plan number one, I'm going to get myself some food because I'm really hungry and I get very grumpy. I'm hangry. I'm a hangry person. Anyone else out there like that? Very hangry. So, I'm going to get fed. Then I am going to put some potatoes on because I'm going to make some gnocchi for tea tonight. I tend to make it from scratch because I don't know, that's just what I'm used to doing, but I'll take you along with that as well. What else am I making? I'm also going to cook up that mash that was left over from not yesterday, that was left over from, I think, was it Monday's tea? Might have been Monday. I can't remember now. Oh, I can't remember when. But anyway, we've got some leftover mash that I'm going to turn into potato cake. So I'll do that today. I was supposed to do it Monday. That's it. I was supposed to do it Monday, but I'm doing it today instead. The potatoes are fine. Absolutely fine. So I'll do that as well. I would also like to make, that's number 2. Number 3 is I would also like to make some flapjack, because we like to have flapjacks in because it's more of a... Is it a healthier treat than just a chocolate bar? I think it might be. I don't know. Am I convincing myself that it is? Because it has a lot of sugar in it. But that's what I'm going to do. And then I do have a crafty project here. This is my Catkins sweater by Rachel Ilsley of Unwind Knitwear. I am determined to finish off sleeve number 1. Here it is. Determined. How many rounds have I got? 1, 2, 3. I've got quite a few actually. So we'll see. Oh my gosh. I would like to clean my car, but I've got the weekend for that. And now I'm parking on the front of the drive. It's going to be a lot easier to clean my car because we don't have to juggle the cars around. Also, on Saturday, we're going to go to the coffee shop. I have decided, I've put my foot down. We're going on Saturday. Rob feels great. Just a bit tired today, as I said. And I need to get him there. I really need to get him there. He's not been, and it's the best place ever, so I'll take him. I might be driving his car there, so that'll be interesting because I'm so used to my car. I've driven his car once, and that was to move it so that I could get my car out to take him to hospital. And it didn't go well. The second time I drove it, it went a lot better, but he was in the car with me, instructing me on how to do it, because I've got what I would consider an old-fashioned car in the fact that you have a key, a physical key that you stick into the ignition and you twist it to turn it on. Old-fashioned. Rob's car is one of those that you have to have the key on your person or in the glove box or whatever in the car. It has no slot for the key, and you have to press some certain pedals as you press the button to start the engine. So me being quite an old-fashioned driver, hadn't got a clue how to start it. So that was very interesting. As it rolled gracefully off the drive, I was like, it's moving, but it's just not, the engine's not on. It was, if it hadn't have been an emergency, it would have been quite hilarious. But yeah, hindsight's a beautiful thing, isn't it? Anyway, enough of that. As I say, I'm going to get my lunch and then I'm going to start cooking and I'll film some things. And then I'm going to sit, I think maybe in the garden. It's quite sunny today, but maybe in the garden and do some knitting. So not to worry, there will be crafty stuff coming soon. So I'll see you in a bit. Afternoon everyone, I am back for my final check-in of today and boy am I tired. Plus, where did today go? I don't know if it's just me, but today has completely flown by. I have been quite busy. I didn't technically, after all the errands and such, I didn't technically get home properly until about 10:30, I think it was. So I guess that's kind of where the day's gone. But I did expect I'd have more time for crafting, but I just didn't. So I'll show you what I've got anyway. In terms of the cooking, I did manage to get everything done. So the potato griddle scones or the potato cakes are done. That means that's something out of the fridge that's been used, a leftover that's been used and turned into something else equally delicious. So that's always fun. I have made 2 batches of a 2 people portion of gnocchi. So one of those is in the freezer, so we can have that at a later date. And then the other one is currently sitting on the work surface, ready for me to turn into tonight's meal. So yeah, that's all ready to go. Just got to do the veg and the meat and the sauce. So yes, oh, and I made the flapjacks as well. Flapjacks are done. They are just need separating and putting in a tub, and then we can just snack on those whenever we need a snack. It was really useful for me to do this today because we're trying to get a number of meals that we've cooked. So Rob cooked a bolognese at the weekend and tubbed it into two people portions and put it in the freezer. And essentially what we're doing, and I also did a toad in the hole, I think, for a meal, and there were 2 portions left over, so we've put those in the freezer as well. So essentially what we're trying to do is just make sure that we've got some nice home cooked meals that we've made that are in the freezer, so that like for tomorrow and Friday, when I am doing pickup as well, we haven't got to spend hours cooking a meal and then going to bed stupidly late. So at least this way we can just take something out the freezer, reheat it, add something to it, and then that's us done. And we're eating proper meals as well. So that is what we've been trying to do. So an extra portion of gnocchi in the freezer is just going to be really, really good for next week, I imagine. But yeah, that's what we're trying to do. I mean, whenever I do cook gnocchi, I do tend to put it in the freezer. Like, I do tend to do 4 portions, is that right? 4 servings of it. And then, because there's only the 2 of us, 2 servings go in the freezer. And then that just, again, means that we can have it again without the faff of making it. I do really enjoy making it though. And as I say, I don't tend to buy it from the supermarket anymore. I do tend to just make it because I know how to do it. Well, I kind of know anyway. Just makes sense to me. Anyway. Oh, I could do with a lie down. So I'm going to go through all the crafty goodness that I've been up to. There are only 2 projects, so don't get excited. And the first one I'm going to start with, you can see it in the corner of the screen here, and you know exactly what it is because, as I've said many, many times, I cannot put this down. I almost feel like saying, repeat with me, I cannot put this down. But anyway, it is the beautiful Belladonna sweater by Along Avec Anna, and it's getting pretty big now. It's looking really nice. So where are we? Did I move my marker from yesterday? I'm sure I did. I must have. I must have moved the marker. Oh, I can't remember. But yes, anyway, I know I've done some work on this. So there is the marker. And then, as you can see, probably not a massive amount, but if I turn that around, you can see that it is coming together quite nicely. If I show you these side bits here, you'll probably be able to see a bit more of a difference. So these side underarm bits are growing. That's probably, as I say, the best way to show you. But yeah, still loving it. Still really happy that I have started this project because brioche was definitely something that I really wanted to work on this year alongside colour work, and not disappointed in the slightest. In fact, I am building my confidence with it to the point that I was able to, I missed like, so I'm holding 2 yarns, I'm holding 2 yarns together. So hang on, the mohair, which I'm nearly out of, I've got another one in my project bag, that's it. So this one, I'm holding them 2 together, 2 strands of yarn together, and one of the strands I didn't pick up, for example, on one of the rows, so I frogged it back down and then picked it back up. That went fine. And equally, I'd done the wrong stitch, so I'd done like a purl stitch where I should have done a knit stitch, so I frogged back and redid that, and I'm getting used to doing that now, so I feel like I can read brioche a little bit better, and my confidence is definitely growing with it. But there it is. There are definitely going to be more brioche projects in my future. You can count on that. Ooh, possibly more garments, because it just creates such a beautiful fabric. Having said that, I've not finished this one yet, so I don't know how I'm going to feel when wearing it. I'm sure I'm going to be delighted, but there we are. That is the Belladonna sweater by Along Avec Anna. Right, the final project that I've done some work on is this one, and this is the beautiful Catkins sweater. I love this so much, by Rachel Ilsley of Unwind Knitwear. Has these beautiful, I think they're dip stitches, but they're just so fantastic, and they go all the way around the yoke. So you've got the front and then you've got the back. My back ones I have extended a little bit longer because there is short row shaping in the back, just to lift the back up a little bit higher than the front. And I also staggered my catkins, if you will. I staggered them so that they just finished a little bit differently, a little bit interesting. What else is there to say about this? You can tell I'm tired because I keep saying I know I say it a lot anyway, but I feel like it's ultra central right now. But anyway, there we are. I did really want to finish this sleeve today. As you can see, it's pretty close to being finished. It is going to be slightly longer than the body, just because I like my cuffs to be a little bit lower on my hands. I think I've written what's left to do correctly. Fingers crossed, we'll see. But there it is. That's what I've done so far. There is the marker. Again, not a massive amount, but I think I am nearly on colour 22. So this is a 20 gram advent calendar. I've got a bit of my hair on there. Hang on. There we go. 20 gram advent calendar by Fibre Fox, and this was their 2024 advent, so last year's. And as you can see, it was this gorgeous fade. So lovely. But yeah, how far away am I? Yeah, I keep thinking, oh, I'm going to count. I haven't put colour 24 on here. Why not? I think I need to go back to the drawing board, because I've not written colour 24 in here, but it's a 20 grams, so I need to figure out what I've done wrong there, rather hastily as well. Otherwise it's just going to go completely awry. But there we are. That's where I'm at. It is pearl in the round, and just got to keep going. I'm decreasing as well, but yes, so close on that, and hopefully I will get that done soon. It's all right. Loads of people are messaging me. There's been dramas, but there we have it. It's all good. So that's what I've been working on, and as I say, I will work on that tonight, and I will hopefully try and get that done. Right, okay, I need to end this video soon because I think I need a nap. Anyway, before I do, I just want to quickly say that, as I said yesterday, tomorrow's video, that being Thursday, there won't be a video. I've also decided not to do a video on Friday as well. Reason for that is I envision I'm going to be quite tired. I will have done, yeah, I just will be tired. I know I'm going to be. I'm already tired now. And this was the easy part of the week. The next 2 days are going to be quite different. And a lot more driving, so I think I know tomorrow I definitely wasn't going to do a video anyway, because I'm taking Rob to the doctor's, so I need to leave the house earlier, and it just didn't make sense logistically in order for me to film, edit and then upload. It just wouldn't have fit into the day. And then Friday, although I'm picking him up normal time from work, it's just going to be a bit tight. Plus, because of the hours that I'm working, I only get about 45 minutes between finishing work and then going out to pick him up. So it's just not going to be, I don't think it's going to be the best video that I could film for you, because it's mostly going to be working. I'm probably going to be tired. So I think I'm going to skip it. And I have seen a lot of messages from yourselves saying, please, don't worry about filming if it's too much, or you're too tired, or if it just doesn't fit in. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you saying that you'll be there when I come back. That's really, really kind of you. I did say that I want to try and film as much as I can in July, and it just so happens that these things happen and we can't factor them in, and unfortunately that is essentially what's happened. So I'm giving myself Thursday and Friday, plus it gives me chance that if I do get a chance to sit down and knit, I can do some work, and then on Saturday it will be exciting because I will then be able to show you my progress over the last 2 days, rather than trying to scrounge stuff together and then having a really rushed video and it not be my best. I'd rather give you a better video and skip a couple of days. So yeah, just thank you so much for all of your comments once again. You're all very, very kind, and I really do appreciate all the support as well. It really does mean the world. I've got a friend, apparently there's a fly flying around. We live in the country, just an FYI, so it's the time of year where stuff is happening in the farms nearby and the flies just descend upon us, so it becomes a bit of a norm here, really, with all the flies. But yes, oh, I think I read a message, actually, a comment about my lemon tree. I've not had it that long. I think I got it in April. I don't know how old the tree is itself. It was gifted to me from the ladies at work as a, what was it for? I'm trying to remember. Oh, it was a housewarming gift, that's what it was. So the ladies from work bought me my lemon tree. It's living outside at the minute. It used to live inside, but I had to move it outside because what I was doing, it was living inside. When I had a nice day and it was quite warm, I put it outside to try and get it used to being outside, so that I could put it outside in the summer. But we have a lot of ants as well, and they decided to build an ant's nest in the lemon tree. So woke up one morning, the lemon tree was covered in ants and there were ants on the floor, and I was like, I'm not having this. So it went straight outside. They did the same with my olive tree as well, so that's also outside now. And thankfully it lived, because I think I put it out and there was still a bit of a chill in the air, so I don't know how it lived, but it did. That lemon that I showed you yesterday, it was on there when I got the tree, when I received it, it was on there. The other one that I showed you behind it, that's one that I've grown, so that's exciting. But yeah, it was such a lovely gift, really thoughtful gift, and as I say, I've not had it that long and I don't know how old the tree is itself. I'm not sure if it's a graft. I have a feeling it might be a graft. It tends to be what they do, isn't it? Just to try and make a younger tree grow quicker. I think that's how it works. Please correct me if I am incorrect in understanding that. But yes, that is that tree. Hello everyone, editing me here. In all my waffle about the lemon tree, I got completely sidetracked and completely forgot to answer your question. So the tree, as I was saying, I've not had it that long, so I've not had it over winter yet. My aim is to bring it in over winter and have it indoors, but kind of by the window is the plan. I'm assuming it'll be fine. But I kept going on about how old the tree is. The reason for that is obviously the older the tree, the more established it is, I would like to say the more resistant it is to issues, but I don't know. But either way, I haven't had it over winter yet, but my plan is to bring it indoors, and if you remind me, I will keep you updated on it because I do love it. I have tried to grow lemon trees before, but I've tried to grow them from seed and it's never been successful because winter comes and it just doesn't make it. But I don't know whether that's because it's a young tree and grown from seed, whereby this tree I'm hoping will do a lot better because of it being potentially older. But yeah, that's why I went on about the age of the tree, but completely forgot to say the actual answer, so hope that helps. Also, thank you for commenting about the Acer. I love my Acer so much. My sister and I bought them when, I think it was the year that we moved here, the year that Rob and I moved here, there was a fair at one of the local villages, so we went there and they were selling these Acers. My dad has 3 in his garden, I think, and one of them is a red one. And I've always wanted one. I, always dabbled with bonsaiing and stuff. But yeah, that red one, I bought one and my sister bought one. So we basically got twins. And obviously she has hers at her house and mine is there. But yeah, it's it's doing all right actually. I'm really happy with it, because one year we went to Le Mans and it was really hot here and it was in the sun and it dropped all its leaves by the time I came home, and I thought I'd killed it, but no, it's very happy, so really pleased. I have not seen the Lego version of the Acer, so you know I am going on and having a look when I'm finished filming here, because that sounds amazing. I'm very excited to see that. But yes, I just thought I'd show you a couple of garden things. Didn't know if you were interested, but it just kind of just nice really. Again, apologies for the fly. Honestly. Right, I'm going to leave that there because I am waffling. I do realise this video's probably not going to be that long, but it probably will be now because I have waffled your little ears off. So I'm going to leave that there. Again, the next video you'll see from me will be Saturday's video. We're going to the coffee shop in the morning and then hopefully having a relaxing, crafty day. That is my hope. Keep your fingers crossed for me that it happens that way. But yes, have a fantastic couple of days. Thank you so much for watching. As always, it really does mean the absolute world to me. And I look forward to seeing you on Saturday.